Well, here we are once again with Stellaris, where we're definitely not going to do something that is incredibly difficult and obviously painless to do today. I'm a big fan of World War II, or particularly the era and the history around that particular period of time. And today we're going to be doing a simulation of sorts. We're going to try to figure out whether or not Space France can properly defend itself from Space Germany. Now, obviously, there are going to be different factors involved here as well. For instance, Space Belgium, Space Australia, Space Poland, Space USSR, Space Italy, Space England, and the Accord of Slepperpatchen. Because, of course, we gotta have them. Regardless, one of the key things in this particular scenario is the Great War has just ended, and we're going to need to do something important to defend our borders against the German Schlieffenplan, because sooner or later they're going to try to punch through the Rhineland and try to attack our glorious capital of Paris. Introducing the Maginot System. The Maginot System obviously has a singular planet that is right on the border of the two nations here, Space France and Space Germany, and this is going to be the focal point of our defensive operations. Because I'm sure that the Germans will most likely completely not bypass the Maginot Line by going through Space Belgium instead. How are you going to do this? How are you going to stop the Space Germans from trying to crash through your hinterland and trying to, not have those panzer divisions going over the Rhine and crashing into the north of France? Glad you asked. Introducing Maginot. Maginot, of course, is a system that I've so kindly set up. It's got a singular planet in it. It's got 2 pops on it right now, as is tradition. But slowly, over time, we are going to turn this into the most glorious fortress the galaxy has ever seen. And I'm pretty sure this is not going to be an incredibly, difficult and consuming period. But we'll see how it's all going to go. Long story short, we're going to build nothing but fortresses on this. And maybe a planetary shield. Joy. So obviously our very first problem here is the following. We're going to need to have some workers on this rock. And as you can see right now, we got some population here. It's not particularly great, but we're going to need to make sure that we have the economy to sustain us. Thankfully, we do. Maybe consumer goods could be a little bit better, but still, we can, however, turn this into a proper fortress world, and we're going to need to increase our population. So obviously, whilst building Space Maginot, this is not gonna be particularly quick. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to need to go into our edicts and turn on the architectural renaissance, because we want to make sure that we can build those fortress buildings as fast as possible, especially if we have 100% bonus on building stuff. So that's good. We got a lot of jobs already here, so that's excellent. And then we can start piling in the pops. So that right there is what we want. I also feel that we should rename this here leader. Let's, there we go. Charles de Gaulle of Maginot. That right there, it seems to be accurate. So that right there is already good. I like this. This is a good approach. The Germans may try something a lot sooner than the Maginot Line is going to be done. I know their fleets are sitting on the horizon. There they are. Space Germany. The first wave. The first Panzer Division. Ready to ram into our lines. We're going to need to do something about this. So we are upgrading our spaceport now. We're going to turn this bad boy in the biggest, baddest, most impenetrable location that the galaxy has ever seen. So we're going to continuously upgrade this until it's maxed out. Now, it's time to fill up our population slots here. Let's take a look here. Let's resettle some pops from other locations. Let's quickly pause the game here. We need a place that does have a lot of additional workers, like this place, for instance. Look at all those workers ready to work on the glory that is France. People of the world, workers unite. This is going to be great. Do we have any other ones as well? Yes, Sirius, of course. All these workers. Excellent. Excellent. More workers ready to work for the land, their nation. Sure. Okay, cool. And one more to do the last do the trick. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we have 25 workers on this planet and more than enough building slots ready to start building our fortress. I think we're looking pretty good here. I think we have a pretty solid setup. That right there is nice. And in addition, hey, the first strongholds are being built. That is excellent. We can even level up one already. And for every single job here, we're gonna get more armies. Right now, there's already a garrison strength of 361 here. It's looking so good. It's looking so good indeed. Whilst we are waiting, it looks like Space Germany is going for the first operation of Anschluss versus the Kroll War of Aggression. That's surprising, actually. I would have sworn they would have gone after Space Poland first. But this tiny little nation over here, they're looking to add that to their collection. This cannot stand. We need to stop them. But in order to stop them, we need to hold them first. And that's why the Space Maginot Line is going to be the perfect defense versus the ultimate enemy. Alright, good news. It looks like we can upgrade our strongholds to get even more defense in our position. 26 pops on this planet, but only 20 jobs. It's getting there. It's getting there. In addition, if you look at our armies, the soldiers, we're getting 4 naval capacity per soldier. So that is 16 additional naval capacity, and we are going to need it to reinforce our grand fleet that is currently sitting in Paris, behind the lines, ready to deflect any German invasion. And that right there is something that is going to be paramount. In addition, our population is strong. We've got, oh god, yes, that's a bright mix of many species coming together in France. Alright, so we're a couple of years into the development of the new Maginot Line, the Space Maginot Line. We are almost out of jobs for our population. That means that we're going to need to resettle more workers to the Space Maginot Line. And thankfully, our population has been very active, creating more workers, which means that we can move new workers over to our rock area. We can get some specialists here. That's nice. Here, there's 2 more over here. Where are they? All the way down here? Yeah, okay, cool. So that one's right there. And there's another 5 down here. They have been hanging out on their... they're ruining a single building in the Provence is not important compared to the glory of the Maginot Line. Let it be known. 36 pops. Good. We can build more fortresses. Well, clearly we don't have enough population yet to feed our forces back at Maginot. It is a fortress world, so that's good. Orbital bombardment damage, minus 10%. Good. Our first steps are in place here. But we're going to need more people to throw at the German onslaught that is coming into our direction sooner or later. So we're going to increase planetary growth on every single location we can find. And that right there is definitely going to help us in many good ways. Let's increase planetary growth here, of course. Every single one of these, because we want to get as big as a population as we can get. Maybe we can also go onto the slave market and actually buy... There's a pop here. You're going to go to Maginot. Oh, no, that's there we go. Whilst obviously we are going to need more pops, we're reinforcing the fortress quite nicely. And yeah, we do need more pops. We need at least 75, which means we need double our population right now in order to get this entire planetary situation under control. I know that we got a couple of pops kicking around here and there. We're going to go and move them all to Maginot. They're all going to come to the front line, and it's going to be glorious. Let's hope that they're... I don't... It's like some of them are like, hey, I'm a pacifist. I'm not a big fan of this war thing. Look. The Maginot Line is a item of deterrence. That's why it's here. It's only there to make sure that they will not try. So we're just going to move more and more pops over here towards Maginot. How many have we got? 53. Good. That's another 3 fortresses we can add. This is very exciting for everybody involved. I'm really looking forward how this is going to go. Now, obviously, Maginot is a place of untold beauty. There's rushing waterfalls, tempest mountains, ore-veined cliffs and prosperous mesas, as well as rich mountains. And on top of that, nothing but fortresses everywhere. That's how we do it. We hold the line right here. They will come. We're right on the border. They will come, but we will steadfast. Yeah, their fleets are growing. We can see them. We know what they have. There is their Wehrmacht. That's not good. That's not good at all. We're gonna need to hold them back. But at least we're only funneling every single resource we have into this project. I'm sure nothing terrible will happen. Well, I've moved the final amount of pops into position. It's looking very strong. We got the fortresses ready. We're gonna have more than enough workers ready here. Sure, we have 40 unemployed workers right now on the planet itself, but soon enough they will all be turned into soldiers. 24 soldiers right now ready to go, and that has increased our naval capacity by a huge amount. And that right there is something that we definitely want. This unemployment thing, not entirely sure what's up with that, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's take a look at our armies. Fortress is only 7,000 troops on it. I'm sure that this is definitely going to be an easy scenario for anybody to defeat trying to get in here. Especially with these additional strongholds being built. And we're going to remove the robot assembly plant immediately afterwards as well. So we'll see how this is all going to pan out. It is done. The ultimate fortress in the galaxy. The Maginot line is impenetrable. We have nothing but fortresses on this rock. We're only generating about 53 unity, but let's take a quick look at our armies. 9.3 thousand. Let's add a general. Oh yeah, yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that's 9.3. I think that'll be good. Now we wait, because the Germans will come. They will come sooner or later. I can feel them inching towards our borders. Sooner or later they will attack, and we're gonna need to do something about that. But Maginot will most likely hold strong. Hopefully. Shall we actually upgrade the fortress? Well, the fortress will, the citadel will fall, but Maginot will stand. Rumor has it that there's a large contingency of German forces are on their way to Maginot. Let's hope that we can actually manage to do this. Yeah, there they are, on their way to Maginot. Space France will still stand fast in these trying days. We currently have no vision on them, though. We're going to need to do something about this. We're going to need to put the eye in the sky up. Let's build the sentry hub as soon as we can. But Maginot will stand. Will the Germans be able to bring 12,000 troops to hold the line? 12,000 troops on a gun. Fortress World indeed. Fortress World indeed. We should probably add a couple more districts, though, before the Germans get here. We don't know where they are at the moment, but there they are. To Maginot they go. Let's hope it's not going to be too late for us to reinforce, because Maginot will have to stand strong. Whilst we're waiting for the Germans to arrive, maybe it would be a good time to talk a little bit about you and commenting down below. Commenting is a cool thing that gives interaction to the community. The more activity the community has, and the more people will join, and the more people we can talk to. And that right there is a cool time. Make sure that you like as well as subscribe this, because the algorithm is in fact sometimes a bit challenging to deal with, just like the Maginot line. So yeah, make sure that you comment below. It's good for everybody. Oh no, Space Germany has insulted us. This will not stand. Apparently we're an affront to the universe. Oh, here they come. The first wave is coming in. They're going to be arriving here soon. Are we going to hold? Is Maginot going to hold? How many troops are they bringing in? 794. 794. 794. Well, here they come. Is it going to be enough? Oh, they're engaging the station. Come on, go and siege the planet. There we go. Siege the planet. There you are. There you are. And this is where I activate my trap card. This is effectively the French version of Cadia. France will hold. Space France will hold. Well, I'll just build some stuff in the meantime. I'm sure they're going to try to land. I wonder how long this is going to take for them to, I don't know, try to do something. So at the moment, they are killing one garrison in the army every 4 to 5 seconds. Okay, Google, how much is 12,628 times 5.
12,628 times 5 is 63,140.
63,000 seconds. However, Space Germany is stealing pops. Okay, this is a curveball I did not expect. Thankfully, we got enough unemployed workers that can fill those gaps pretty much immediately. And that right there is obviously... Oh god, they're stealing soldiers. But again, we've got so many unemployed pops here. They will fill the lines. They are the garrison. Oh god, they're gonna suck the planet dry before they're gonna be able to do anything. Well, sadly, it turns out my strategy has a little bit of a weak point. It looks like Space Germany is literally sending UFOs in over the lines to abduct the soldiers themselves straight from the planet. Now, I could hypothetically overpopulate this place, but I can't resettle any more pops in here. So sooner or later, this is going to be a scenario where the guard is not going to break, the planet is not going to break, nobody is going to break except for the Space Germany spice mines, because I'm pretty sure that's where they're going right now. Oh dear. So yeah, this scenario so far is not going too well. And now finally, after almost a year of bombardment, the first fortress has fallen. We still have 9,200 garrison on the planet. It's slowly but steadily declining. But still, I think we can hold out as long as there is enough pops on this planet. So yeah, that's something we want to keep in the back of our heads. Space Germany, though, I do like their unorthodox strategy of literally taking the soldiers out of the bunkers and then taking them back towards their front lines, or behind their front lines. Yeah, that's innovative. I would expect nothing else because of that sheer ingenuity. Oh dear. Hey, at least we're still generating some unity in minerals, so there's that. But yeah, all of our pops are slowly but steadily being abducted from Maginot. A surprising and slightly unwelcome situation that we find ourselves in. So I came to the realization that because there is not enough pops on the planet, there is not enough room to actually support the buildings. So for every single pop they remove, or at least a certain amount, buildings will slowly be destroyed, which means that we have less armies on the planet. Overall, this strategy works, I would like to say, but I think it could use a little bit of adjustment. I think in concept this works, but it needs a little bit more flavor. We're going to take a look at that next time, because Maginot in space, like I said, in concept, it works. We're just going to need to tweak it a little bit to make sure that Space Germany does not steal all of the pops off the planet, because oh, half rochoids have now been stolen. Clearly this is cool in concept, but not working all that well. We'll be back next time. Until next time, take good care of yourselves, and as always, each other.